Ryan gets to the back. El Houli.
Chained by hand for the Bombers now, launch into attack. Quay will get a free fly, and Young was doing the job.
Up 5 goals in 15 minutes to start the game last week and had to chase from there. That's a good grab from Quay. That'll give him some confidence.
Yeah. Couple early, managed to get the kick the way of Caddy, who shoots deep. Davey was trapped behind Durden, who was laid out against the Ants last Sunday, to Marchbank, to Ramshaw. Now some overlap from the Blues. First time we've seen it today. Ramshaw receives back from Motlop, pokes it into the pocket. That's much better from Carlton.
Play won that tap and did it beautifully. McMahon the only chance for the Blues. El Houli did it really well at ground level. Brian, well done at Quay. He pushed forward, made a difference. Will White gets on the end of it and the Blues get their second.
So they weren't in the game for the first 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes have been theirs. Visitors into attack again, and Lambert presents full-chested. 4 matches this season, the former VFL Tiger and Dolphin. Kept it low enough, kept it straight enough, and Carlton have their first lead.
Davey got it off to Scott. Penetrating kick. Hayes. Foley. Good pressure from Binns.
Just have to find a way to bring to ground if you're a Carlton forward.
Frontal pressure here from the Blues. Roberts forced back. Brody. McMahon got hold of him with both hands. And Lambert getting creative here. Carl gets free. He'll get to the drop of the ball. He'll snap. Nostradamus areas.
Ball hits the deck. Marchbank comes in, lays a tackle. He's the beneficiary. Good pressure again from the Blues forwards. Keeps the ball locked inside 50. Hayes under pressure. Oh, sliding in there, but no contact, mate, below the knees from Bailey. Lambert picked up by Phillips. He goes in the Lemmy direction. Chance to kick their 5th after Essendon kicked 2 in a hurry to start the game. It's been all Carlton.
Hately from deep in defence, working his way to the front with the most intent was Prout. To ground level White. Disciplined kick. Wanganeen went the fly rather than the punch. Ma scooped up McMahon. Back to Ma. The Blues can do no wrong.
Murkoff space away, but in the process ran past the ball and gave away the block. Ferranado's been dynamic early. Murkoff's kick is low, flat, and
that's when you know you're going well, when the big ruckman Murkoff can deliver. Ball carry here, look, he's got no one coming at him to kick over the fingertips, and
low and flat, and that's perfect. Been really impressive this season. And he's got 2 in the opening term.
come on.
They are hemming the Blues in, though. There's a sense of inevitability about a goal here, but it might go the other way.
Oh, Barrel.
Lemmy spots McMahon over the back. He's got Wiedemann out of position.
2 kicks.
And that is brilliant from Carlton. Heads up from Harry Lemmy.
I don't often see that in modern football, where we always say they overpossess, but long kick out. Smart from Lemmy as well to identify that all the space was out the back. He just needed to get hold of a barrel that...
He's been much more of a presence so far this afternoon. And that continues with that strike. Shoved out. Carl goes off the ground across. Motlop against Wanganeen. Binns. Flip the hand pass. The creative Carl to the equally creative White. The kick back through Hayes. Door ajar if he can pick it up for Monahan. How's that Sharon going for you, Rob? White. McMahon. The snap was instinctive. He's got a pair.
Out to Llewell. He mishits the kick, and that's a good fingertip mark from Quay. Shield receives from Foley. Good pressure from Prout.
Blues needs to fold back.
Chipped, wanting Scott.
That kick needed to go inside their forward 50 straight away from the turnover when...
Smart, Paris, Scott ran straight at Prout.
For long enough. Here's Hayes up and under. Marchbank will take it. Quick kick to Brownie's point at the other. Kicking straight up the middle. That's perfect to Phillips. And the Blues have cracked them open through the middle of Windy Hill. Nelson's kick, efficient again to McMahon.
Yeah, it's poor setting up from a kick-in from Essendon to allow that kick straight up the middle. That's the last place you want to be able to concede.
McMahon for goal number 3. Chips it through. In the opposite direction. Handball from Wilson was smothered. Came back to Ramshaw. He spirals it towards half forward. Lemmy comes out. Here's Motlop. Some open space. Does he go himself or chip? He chips over the top. Makes a certainty of it. Bins open goal.
Jaden Davies got a couple. Eckersley a goal kicker in this quarter. Not enough on it. Wilson, not the required 15. He had time, space, and side Luke Power. Not concerned, but certainly consideration about what Essendon have thrown at them through the middle part of the quarter.
Prout back inside 50. Tackle late on Brody. Nowhere to go at all. And on. Flips a handball. Visentini runs into Aquay.
Great tackle.
Full-chested tackle from Aquay. Moya comes in as well. Good scrambling defence. Good build-up here from the Bombers. Peris, 65 out. Marchbank comes across the front.
Mark and free kick, almost a package deal. Anyway, Lambert darts it forward. No one ahead of this ball. Wiedemann coughs it up to Nelson. There's Blues forward now. Motlop just has to be cleaned. He is. He snaps. And right on the siren, Carlton. Steal one.
He's been great, Motlop.
An electric opening half from the Blues.
His way. Mara fumble. Visentini tries to stand up, but Aquay takes him down. Essendon have had 18 for 4 goals. Farinado does win this one. Ramshaw. Wilson under pressure. Back to Ramshaw. First inside 50. Irresistible. Aquay, lovely tap down to Carl.
And lo and behold, they're winning them.
Lual coughed it up. Moya was there initially. Now it's Lambert kicking it forward to Carl. Gets it done. Carlton back in front. Yeah, took out a divot. Smart got it. Walked into the Marchbank tackle.
Spent time forward. Are you more a natural forward? Where do you like to play?
Yeah, I think...
He's kicked 3 in the third, 4 for the afternoon. The Bombers find themselves back in front again. And the main course in front. Wanganeen wants Lual. Got a push from Aquay. Carl scoops it up, gives it to McMahon, who's got Lambert out the back. McMahon heads inboard. It's either Nelson or White. Bombers players want it touched.
Young Tall steps around and puts Carlton back in front.
He's been good. And McMahon has been the main forward, but it's just good to have.
Essendon trying to continue their run of answering back the Blues. Last quarter, Bryan with the intercept. Not the best effort, either the kick or the marking attempt from Scott, who was done cold with one arm free.
Foley with the kick in.
Great grab.
Durden with the intercept mark. Lit Windy Hill up in this third term with 3 goals. Durden over the top was important. If it got to the back, Davey was waiting.
Yeah, really good, strong.
Foley off the instep.
Terrible kick.
Well, handball will cause Foley some problems. Just got a boot to it in the end.
Play on the call. Phillips to Farinado, who's been excellent. To the middle of the ground. Smart mark from Carl. Turns around. Sets his run as a task. Wiedemann versus Lemmy. They slide in. They hit it hard.
What a contest.
And Lemmy's won a free kick. Advantage will be paid. McMahon into an open goal. And the Blues lead by 2. Marchbank couldn't control it. Smart did. But Moya has stepped up superbly.
A few of the Blues hierarchy.
Little Motlop smothered off his boot. Well done, Shield. Lockie Young. He's not going to get there. And that's a good, strong grab by Marchbank. Lambert, who's going to be a bit nervous, might be able to run it back at them. Pressure comes from Nelson on Haitley. Nowhere to go. Umpire says, ball it up.
Dish to it, O'Neill. Aquay versus Hoare. Dom with the supreme recovery. Hoare in pursuit. Prout stuck in the tackle by Peris. Lewis, as always, to the Bowls Club side and Brody. Head centrally, Proud again with another intercept.
Bombers with all the momentum in this final term. 29-18, but it's Carlton with the opportunity now through McMahon.
He's lining up
Bring it
for
back to a 2-goal lead.
So 3 last week, lining up for 5 this afternoon, and
Geez, hit that well.
exquisite.
5 for Liam. Blues back up by 2. And once again, Brownie, you're right.
That's on the players to identify that.
A fend off. Gonna have to go again. Brian's worked hard all day. Lockie Young just dropped into the hole.
Coughs it up though. Toma walks straight into the Lewis tackle.
Monaghan. Little give was clever. Carl just needs to take some territory. This could work for Lemmy.
Barrel do not want to spare Essendon defender inside your forward 50.
Phillips to Ma to Moyer.
So with ball in hand, the Blues.
Hayes still the spare down the line. Can they get around him? Young leaps off Paris to take the mark. They will get around Hayes here.